All right, so welcome to tonight's team call. Thanks for hopping on. Allison and I are just gonna go over some of the goals for September. This shouldn't be too long. And just do a few housekeeping. I'm just gonna kind of shout out our diamond interns we can shout out. As you guys, most of you probably know, we had people apply that wanted to apply for our diamond internship. And Maria is mine. Congrats, Maria.
And Susan is mine. I'm so excited. And Susan was my first Emerald coach, actually. So this is fun.
Yeah, it's super exciting. And then I just want to shout out some of my girls for Success Club for last month in August. Nikki, she was on the books for 6, but she actually hit 10, really, because she actually had signed them up through her husband to kind of get towards diamond. But she did help 5 new customers, so she was at 10. Shelby was at 8. And there's a few that are already on the board for this month, which is awesome. So Jess Newman's at 2, Shelby's at 2, Nikki's at 4. And I think I just hit Success Club 5 like an hour ago. So that was cool. And in the past week or so, maybe like 4 days, Maria signed 2 coaches today. Yay! She signed a girl that she's been talking to forever, and then her mom. Nikki signed 2, Jessie signed 1, and I signed 1. So good job, people. Allie, you have anyone you want to shout out?
So Stephanie hit Success Club 12 in August. And then Catherine hit Success Club 8, which was awesome. And Susan hit Success Club 6. And then I believe Jen hit Success Club 6. And then Anjali, Katie, and Alyssa and Mariah all had points last month on the board. And then both Jen, Susan, and I signed up. I think we all just signed up 1 coach. Jen might have signed up 2. I'm not positive. So,
yay!
Good stuff.
Awesome job, people. Great job.
And you have points on the board.
Yeah.
For September.
So, so we're going to do another September training, just like, we've been doing the 21-day training. We're going to try to change it up a little bit this month just to kind of keep things fresh and exciting. We are going to open a new group so that the people that want to be in it can request access to join. And that way it doesn't have people in it from last month or the month before that have just been added to it. And it might not be the right time for them to really be focusing. I feel like when you're just doing the bare minimum, these are perfect because you can just at least take one thing out of each day. And even if it's like posting every day and making sure you're exercising, I really do feel like no matter where you are in your life, these are perfect because we kind of give you the bare minimum and then we give you like the maximum, like if you really want to just really ignite your business. So I really do think it's for at any time in your life. These are perfect, but we just wanted to make sure that the people that want to be in it are in there. So we are creating a new group. We're going to be archiving the old group. So Allison and I can still get access to it if we need to for files and things like that. But you guys won't have it like in your groups because we know you guys have like tons of groups you get added to. So I even hate that when you like have all these groups that are like closed, but they're still there. So we're going to archive that so you won't see it. And then we'll give you the link. I think Allison just put it in the chat group. We'll give you the link so that you can request. We'll blast it everywhere so that come Tuesday, you all can work tomorrow if you'd like. But at least by Tuesday, you guys can all be in the group. So you want to explain how we're going to change it up a little, Allie?
Yeah. So we're mixing it up a little bit. We've been, we keep watching and learning as we go, and we're going to try just something different, which are the power pockets, which we've talked about. But instead of saying like add 10, add 5, all that, it's just going to be like Monday, just start conversations, set a timer, work for 45 minutes, or if you have to break it up throughout the day and just, start new conversations. And then Tuesday will be like add new people. And so each day will just be one task. I think Wednesdays are the big invite days where you just invite the whole day. Fridays are usually follow-up days. So it's just going to be something to try, something different. Because I know for me, and for a lot of you too. Like when you're in the mode of just like inviting or starting conversations, it's easy to just keep going because your mindset is there. But when you start and stop and start and stop, sometimes it can just get a little like, oh, I have to invite now, but I need to follow up now. But so we're going to try to just focus on one thing each day. And then we'll still give you the posts to do as well, the suggested posts. And if you are pushing for, diamond or for whatever goal, still do your power hours, still do all the components. But if you only have time for one thing, just do whatever we said for that day. Like I'm still going to be doing my 10 ads, 10 invites, 10, every day, but I'm going to focus first on whatever that day is, if that makes sense. Doing a little extra. So we'll talk about that too. Like as for the runners, we'll say like, if you're running, you should be doing X, Y, Z as well. But yeah, we're going to try it out and work in Power Pockets. There's a video in the group already that explains it, and also a file that one of the coaches did. She took notes on it, so she kind of broke it down so you can read through the file as well. There's even like more invite ideas in there to use. So, use that, watch that video or listen to it as soon as you can. We know it's a holiday weekend, so we appreciate you being on tonight and everything. But if you don't have time to get to it tomorrow, just set it for first thing Tuesday morning and we'll get it going. What else?
And then I think we might change up format maybe for coaching events as well. So we'll update you as they are to be scheduled. Maybe where this week's a short week, we can, I did have people that wanted to do this Thursday. So, but we'll figure it out what we're going to do. I think we were thinking of maybe changing up the night this month. We might change up to doing like a 3-day sneak peek. We might change it up just a little bit because over the years, we've done so many different ones, 5 days, 3 days, 1 hour ones, Facebook events. There's so many ways you can like show this business. It's just important to have them because the live events, that is what getting that in front of people is really what's going to grow your business the fastest. So like you guys that have had people there, they probably even say to you, if they're not saying yes, they're probably giving you great feedback that people were really, they love the community. They could resonate with so-and-so in their story. So those are the things that are important for them to hear, because even if it's not right for them right now, if you reach out to them at another time, they at least have that in the back of their mind thinking like, oh, when I heard that, her story, she said she didn't have time and I really don't have time, but I need the money, and so just things might click for them. So it's so important to like really be inviting to those events. And I think just changing it up is just fun for all of us. We just need variety, and so that things don't get stale. And that's why the last few weeks we've been trying to do like a tag team and having 2 girls doing the live together, which I think is great for energy because we just feed off of each other and it's like we're talking to each other and we love it. And I think people see that, they see that us talking to each other like we're friends and that we're like these besties that met online. And that's what people crave. Like women need that support from each other. So I think seeing that is so important versus just, sending a video that was pre-recorded. So we'll probably change it up a little bit this month, but they'll still be pretty consistent just so that you always have something to invite to. But yeah.
And pumpkin spice Shakeology comes out.
Yeah. So like if you guys have people that are inactive, coaches that are inactive, like any customer ever, or anyone in general, like reach out and, hey, pumpkin Shakeology is coming out. Do you like pumpkin? If you do, you should try it. If you have ever made a Google form before, it's super simple to make one for pumpkin Shakeology. Like newer coaches, we can help you with that. But for people that have been doing this a while, if you have Linktree in your Instagram, put a pumpkin Shakeology form there. If you are posting on Facebook, say in comments, there's a form if you want details like as soon as it's released. And so what I did on mine was I basically just put how much it's going to be, how many boxes do you want, because it's limited. So I'm like, you can only get a certain amount. And then I said, would you be interested in learning about getting this for 25% off? So that at least I know I can present the coaching opportunity to them for discounts. And that way people like, no, it's limited time. Like I want to get in on it as soon as I can. So that's,
it's limited time and limited quantities that we can even order. So that's why it's important to like to say, I'm only going to have a certain amount myself. So if you wanted to just get one packet from me, like you're going to have to pay for it. And there's not a lot, like I need you to fill it out so I can order enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's super exciting. And yeah, something I was thinking about, I don't know if it's something else and we'll want to do, but I feel like where we're really trying to train you guys on Instagram, posting your story, sharing about like your life and not just about Beachbody. I'm just going to be like going through some of my coaches' posts each week. I'll go to your Facebook page, go to your Instagram, make sure you're sharing on both, make sure you're sharing enough, giving you positive feedback, things that I think could be better, because that really is like so important for like your storefront. And so just sharing that, you know, saying like your Instagram page, is it consistent? Is there good lighting? Things like that. And so that you can just quickly start to every single day to tweak one thing. Maybe it's the same filter, maybe it's in better lighting. Just so you can start learning along the way, where that really is like the core of the business. I feel like that's something I thought of today.
Yeah. And it's just little tweaks. I had like a little group call with the social team builder people, and they were critiquing my page, and they were saying I need to ask more questions, because you need to give people a reason to comment. And when you get people to comment, then more people see your posts on both Facebook and Instagram. So always think about that too, and make sure the questions aren't just like a rhetorical question, you know, like just something silly. Like make sure it's, you mean it and you're really asking it as well. Something to think about, or some kind of call to action on your post. It doesn't always have to be a question, but
yeah, and making sure like when people comment, you even comment back on Instagram as well. Don't just like it, like comment back, because they are taking the time out of their day to actually comment on your picture as well. So just take the time to say like, thank you, or whatever it is that goes there, but always comment back, because that's going to help your picture being seen on more as well. And yeah, I still have the flash sale going through tomorrow. If people are like still getting people they want in, I can always add it till like Tuesday. Like, so I can extend it if you guys are feeling like it's benefiting you, and maybe you have like one or two people that are kind of slacking, but you know they want something, then I can always have it go till like Tuesday, just to kind of help you guys maybe get successful points at the beginning of the month, which is always nice. So I still have that going on. And and then I'm doing another push to Emerald this week. So I know I have some of my coaches on a call after this but anyone that wants to be in it is welcome to be in it. So that's going to be kind of like Tuesday, Wednesday. It's just going to be real short, and go Emerald by Thursday. That's the plan. So that's for this week as well. So kind of like the plan for September is this week is push to Emerald. We'll do the 21-day training, and then we'll probably do a push to Emerald at the end of that one as well. And then October.
Yeah, and start thinking about free groups too. I think the last 2 free groups have been awesome. They've been giant though, so we might start to do smaller ones within our own teams, whether that means you want to do your own free group, or you want to team up with your like Steph or me or your upline, and have just like smaller free groups. Because I think people are starting to get the hang of it. If you're a newer coach, definitely team up with your upline for that, but we're going to try to split those up a little bit more so we can not pull in.
Yeah, and I think people will be more engaged, and I mean there was like 400 people in the Mason jar one.
That was crazy.
And I think like we'll really have you guys focusing on the free group every single week, so that like even this week, if you're getting no's from people asking about the free group, may not be running till the end of the month, but just say, oh, I'm also running a free group this month. When I run it, would you want more info on that? So that you're literally like inviting to the free group all month. So like you have a ton of people in it, because that's really where you're going to grow that relationship with people. And then you can talk to them about challenge groups for October. So I think instead of just like really focusing on that week before, we'll really have you guys focusing on that the entire month, or whenever you get no's or things like that. There'll be automatically invites to the free group.
I think that's it. We got to write out some new goals too for September.
Oh yeah. September goals.
Put that on the to-do list.
Yeah.
Any questions or anything you guys need help with?
And I am running a call after this for my new coaches, but if there's anyone that's been new in like the past month or two and you feel like you just kind of need to get focused, I'm just going to be talking about the game plan for September, just to make sure everyone's on the same page. They know how to access the September group. They kind of know what they're supposed to be doing, and they know what part of the tasks each day they're supposed to do, so they don't feel overwhelmed So I can share the link in Ignited Nation after too, if anyone wants to hop on. I know some of my coaches are going to be hopping on too. So everyone's welcome. If you feel like you just feel a little like confused or nervous about the plan for September. But that's it. And make sure everyone has a workout plan. If you're not doing lift, you're doing something. But
and if you're injured, do 2B mindset. Yay. I'm going to try.
Oh yeah, 2B mindset certification, right?
Yeah. It comes out, the materials come out, I think the 12th I saw. But you can sign up still. I'm signed up. And my office hours are in October. So, yay. Is anyone else going to do it? I know.
For people that don't really know this, it's 2B Mindset. It's like a nutrition only, really, based program that came out over the summer. And so they now have certification for it that you can get trained for it so that then when you have like, because I did feel like it was hard for me because I didn't know like the ins and outs where we like were so color coded container focused for years. And then they came out with this where like, you don't have to measure, you don't have to exercise. And we were like, what? This is like so foreign to us. So it's good that they gave us the certification so that like when people come to you for questions, you know how to answer them versus having to go and be in the page that Alana was in and figure out the answers. So, and it's just nice to have that, I don't know what they'll call it, certification. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, it's not like a degree.
Yeah.
An extra bonus. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be curious. Like, I don't even think it counts towards my personal training credits, but I wanted to do it anyways to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great asset to have.
And then I got injured, and I was like, oh, I need to do this program now.
Yeah, so like if you guys come across people that can't exercise, have injuries, like people have had amazing results without working out.
My sister lost 20 pounds already.
That's amazing.
She's real quiet about it, doesn't want to like talk about it, but she lost 20 pounds since she started.
You're like, you need to share that.
Yeah.
But it's pretty amazing because there isn't measuring. It's about changing your mindset. So it's called 2B mindset. It's like just about getting out of that like obsession, food obsession that we all have. And yeah, it's pretty amazing that people have seen such success. So that's a great one for people that hate exercising or can't with an injury.
Or get like obsessive over.
Yeah, the people that my people that did it loved it. And even now they're like, I'm still trying to just stick to those, the basics of it. And they haven't really gained weight back. And the point is that like, hopefully like once you're feeling better about yourself and you lose weight, then you want to exercise and it becomes part of your lifestyle, but it's really just like extra credit. So yeah, we were all like blown away when it came out. We were like, what? We were both like, who doesn't want to exercise? And you get these results and like a million people were like, yes, no exercise.
Yeah.
We're like, oh gosh, it's like kind of sad. Like how many people don't want to work out.
Right.
Yeah. But
yeah.
But I think that's it.
I think so too. Yay for a new month. And August was awesome, you guys. I know it's like a crazy month with back to school and all that like end of summer stuff going on, but everybody did great. So hopefully we can keep the momentum moving.
And the cool thing about like coaching as like part of your job now is it's like even when there's craziness and there's like school and then holidays, like everybody deals with that. But like when it's part of your job, it doesn't become like part of your like, oh, I have to do this. It's like, it just becomes part of your lifestyle. And like, of course you're going to miss days. There's days that aren't going to be perfect, but you start to like figure out how to work it into your life so that like when the kids go back to school, you know how to tweak it a little bit, or when the holidays are here, you know how to work it. So that's just like such a benefit that like you just get compensated now to figure it out basically and work it into your life so that it isn't like, it is a priority. It is always in like the forefront of your mind. And when it drops for 3, 4, 5 days, within a week, you're like, oh, I got to like reel it back in because you have like this whole team of support that people are counting on you. You know that you need to be there for people. And I feel like you reel it back in so much faster than like if you weren't a coach, like our previous lives, I feel like. So in 30 minutes, 4 days a week, that's like, it's been like, this is bananas. I don't know. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Game changer. That lift 4 is like the best, I think. Well, especially after coming off 80-day obsession with hour-long workouts 7 days a week or whatever, and then to like
crazy.
Yeah. And the results.
Did they like do that on purpose so that we were like worked wicked hard, all these crazy, like we were like, for 90 days. And then we can like, wait, we can like eat whatever we want once a week and hardly work out. It was like black and white. They were so different.
Yeah.
But
something for everybody.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, all right. Well, so I'll hop off. I'll post the call for like newer coaches in Ignited Nation Diamond Dream Catchers. And then I'm going to keep it, it's going to be quick. It's going to be really redundant from this, but I just want to make sure people don't have questions and things like that. All righty.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.